unfortunately, most of the time, that red tint won't go away.
We do have the 532, but you have to be a skin type of 1, 2, or 3.
What type do you think I am? What number?
I would say.
Hello Angry Birds! I bring you the long-awaited part 5 video of my microblading removal journey, where I put myself through a 3rd laser removal sesh. By the way, in a couple of months, it will be just about a year since I started this removal process. In today's video, I am going to talk about the new laser tech I found, how my 3rd removal sesh went down. As always, I'll share with you the progress that has been made to date and the dilemma I have on hand. I was supposed to have my 3rd laser removal appointment with this new place 4 months ago, but they canceled on me a couple days before my appointment because apparently they hadn't realized until then that it was a holiday. And yes, they have the 532 wavelength machine. I worked so hard trying to find a place not too far from me with that 532 laser, and boom, canceled. If you don't get my big disappointment, watch my part 4 video. So I thought, hey, before I reschedule it, let's give my brows a small break to recover from that last removal session that I did and give my lymphatic system a shot at flushing out all these broken pigment particles. Now, looking at this, do you guys think that 4 months made a big of a difference? Let me know what you think. Before I share my recent experience with the new laser tech, let's do a quick recap. Had my first laser removal 10 months ago with a 755 picosure to remove the ashy gray ink. Then I had my second laser removal 1.5 months later with a 755 picosure again to remove any remaining dark ink. Then I was left to deal with those red eyebrows that I spent time talking about in my part 4 video. I followed my own advice given in a previous video, which was to head over to the Cynosure website, plug in a few zip code, check off the tattoo removal option, and essentially call each place one by one to find out if, number 1, they had that 532 laser machine, and 2, if they did, I would ask them if microblading removal was a service they provided. Let me warn you right now, you'll have to persevere in making these calls because it was as tough as finding my last laser place with the prior 2 removals I did. When you make these calls, even though their website might say that they do tattoo removal, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're willing to work with anyone's faces, nor does it mean that they have all the laser wavelengths to do the job. I'm calling to find out if your place does tattoo removals, more specifically microblading removals.
Let me forward this over and I'll have them call you back as soon as it's available.
Okay, thank you.
Is there anything else?
No, yeah, just that. Have you guys removed microbladed eyebrows before?
That's a good question. I don't think we have, but I can double check if we are able to. Can I put you on a brief hold?
A few moments later.
No, unfortunately we don't, just because we don't remove any tattoos that are on the face.
So be prepared to be turned away or let down. After getting through a few calls, I had finally found my removal place.
We do have the 532 handpiece, but what she's recommending is that you come in for a consult and let her look at you. There's no charge, of course, for that, because you have to be a skin type of 1, 2, or 3, which means you're very light skinned in order for it to be appropriate.
So you're saying she's done quite a few microblading removal?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's good to
yes.
hear.
Yes, absolutely. She said, oh yeah, we do it all the time. But she didn't want to say the effectiveness of it until she sees you and all of that, and which is fair. You know, like we don't want to tell you, yes, we can absolutely do that, but I told her that you were very knowledgeable and that I wanted to give you knowledgeable answers back. So.
Yes, they did cancel on me before, but I get it. Things happen, and this place was so hard to find. So I decided to stick with them, and now let's dive into my 3rd session experience. Getting ready to do this all over again. Going to be driving up to Orlando. It's an 1.5-hour drive. They did tell me on the phone that if she believes that she can work with me and she does have time for the rest of the day, she can jump right into the removal after my consultation with her, which is exciting because I wouldn't have to go back a second time all the way up there to have this done. Hoping for the best. I mean, from everything that I've read and that I have explained to you, the 532 should do the work. But I'm not sure how many years of experience this person has with doing microblading removals, so I really need to investigate and do my due diligence again before I jump into something that could be a disaster. I'll keep you guys posted as always.
The trick with the 532 laser, yes, it is for red, yellow, and orange, but it is for specific skin types, which is the very, very light skin, which is 1, 2, and 3. If you want, I can try. We can try. We can start, but I really don't know.
What type you think I am? What number?
I would say 4. I mean, we can try. If you want, we're willing to try. So normally for the tattoo removal, they pay for the whole package. Since we don't know, and obviously we're not gonna need the whole package, you can pay per treatment, which is 150. We can try. We can try today, but I don't know what's gonna come up.
I think we should give it a try.
Okay.
Because I have nothing to lose at this point, because I don't know what else to do.
Okay, let me check your blood pressure. It should last for how long, the microblading?
They say, I don't know, some say 1 year, some say 2 years. But a lot of times they tell you it's going to fade completely because it's semi-permanent, but it doesn't truly fade. They shouldn't call it semi-permanent, they call it permanent.
Yeah, it is. Are you ready?
Yes, I am. Let's do this.
And it's one fast and fast fast. Are you ready? How is that? Finish.
That was not as painful as last time.
Yeah, the 532 doesn't hurt the seed.
They put a cream last time after they did it.
Yeah, I do Aquaphor and I do ice after I finish.
Did you? Okay, all right. Okay guys, I am so excited right now. It looks like a lot of the redness is gone, more so on this side than that side. I still see like a little tail of redness, but for the most part, I think I can say it worked. But I don't want to get super excited yet because I have read stuff on Facebook and Reddit and seen stuff on YouTube, right? Where the girls would say, the ink is gone, but then 24, 48 hours later, it will come back and sometimes even darker. So I'm really afraid that this could be my story, but I'm crossing fingers that it will not be the case. Let's give it a couple days and I'll turn on the camera again and see what kind of progress we've made or if we've gone backward. If we've made any progress, that means that I might just need 1 or 2 more sessions of the 532 and close the case forever. To date, I have spent $930 for microblading and microblading removal now 3 times. It was worth the 1.5 hour drive that we did. This is day 2 of my 3rd microblading removal session, and so far so good. Like I said, some girls have experienced seeing a great removal day 1, but then as the days went on, it just reverted back to what it was before, if not worse. As always, I like to do side-by-side comparisons with before and after pictures. So girls, on top, we've got my brows post-2nd removal, and bottom, my brows post-3rd removal. Then, just for fun's sake, I brought in my ashy brows I began with at the start of my removal journey. It's incredible to see how far I've come. However, 2 weeks after the excitement wore off,
Much later,
I realized that my brows were transitioning into a bit of a neon yellow. Do you see what I see? I don't think I'm dreaming here, so I took a closer look at the situation. And yes, indeed, we've got patches of yellow scattered here and there on both sides. So what to do now? Oh, and by the way, that clip in that part 4 video is not aging well. Done with the red, and I want to be in a yellow stage because I'm Asian, so yellow should blend in a whole lot better with my skin tone. If you need a refresher on how you can end up with yellow brows, revisit my previous video. Why do eyebrows turn yellow after laser removal of permanent eyebrow makeup? I think I'll give it a couple of months before another removal because I want to give my lymphatic system another chance again at flushing out any broken pigment particles a bit more. The 532 nanometer will target the sunset colors like the red, yellow, and orange. And here's my other dilemma. That is not hair, my friends. That's black ink. Yes, black ink from the microblading. I've got some more here at the tail end of my right eyebrows, but also some trail over here hidden behind this little hair I have. Now back to the other side, I don't think there's any left at the tail end, but geez, that part right here bugs me so much. And I think I'm gonna have to do something about it. Well, I'm going to close out this video by saying yet again, hang in there, make some calls and get it done. If anybody has any questions, please drop them below because nobody gets left behind. And if you enjoyed the video and learned something today, I would really love a thumbs up as this will keep me going by bringing valuable information to you. On another note, if you live in Florida or love stopping in for vacation, we've got another YouTube channel that I will link below where you will find videos on things to do and see in a sunshine state. All right, my microbladed folks, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye! How my third removal session, my third 532 waver length machine. Waver length, I would ask them if microblading was a service they provided. Not microblading, I don't want to do that again.